been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from South Florida. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. It is Aziz Al-Shire with the stop. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 18 Rattler.
He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
In motion, it's Waddle. Here's a handoff to Achane, running left. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Here's a 2nd and 9. In motion, it's Waddle.
Go.
Now, faking the give. That's taken in by Achane. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Just nowhere to go once he catches this ball. You see, he's doing everything in his power to make guys miss and break tackles. I think he ended up doing a little bit too much because he ends up going backwards.
Third down and 9.
Ready. 79 Broncos.
He'll drop to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
So on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud going to throw right away. And he gets that one complete to Collins. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
On the quick, right?
Stroud going to set up the throw. A short throw pulled in by Schultz.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
14 on the pickup. 1st down for Houston.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy, but you get paid to catch them all.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, Stroud. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and it'll be 3rd down.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
All right.
They'll put Addison in motion. They'll run. It's the rookie from Alabama. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards. He's out of bounds. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Texans will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Edmonds. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Why, Tony?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Looking downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And he's into the end zone. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This will be taken in at the 2. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Kamari and Lassiter there on the stop. They face 2nd down and 7.
Let's go now.
In motion, it's Waddle. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll get this up close to a 1st down as the tackle is made right at the midfield stripe.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Here we go, sack.
Now, H.A. Good blocking to the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
Well, that's a heck of a 1-2 punch right there, and that's something that every offense stresses. The ability to be equally effective run and pass on any given snap. They follow up the successful pass play with a big explosive run.
Come on, set.
Back to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal.
Here we go, Bronco 80. Go.
They'll run with H.A. And he will get into the end zone. Come on, H.A. Touchdown, Dolphins. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Now they'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This is taken in at the goal line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
All right.
Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
It's 1st down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in 2nd and long.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. The Texans getting all set to punt, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. on 1st and 10. It's Achane. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Man in motion here is Washington. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's going to complete this to Waddle, working across the field. 17 yards that time to number 17.
Really impressive job by the quarterback to stay in there. He knew that hit was coming in the pocket, but he held it just long enough to let his receiver win versus man coverage and deliver that ball on target. Any quarterback in the league, Mike, at this level can operate when things are clean.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Come on, Achane. Touchdown, Miami. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up with it. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. How about a pick 2? 2 points going the other way. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. Oh, he tries to lateral the ball, but it's a mistake. That ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
Go!
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not, and you get paid to make the difficult catches, and I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Let's go now.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Half yard, that's all they need on this 3rd and goal.
Ready?
They'll run with Achan. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Here we go, set. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 60, Panther 60. Check go.
They'll throw out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, 4th and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Taking it down, this one is caught, and they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line. A quick toss into the hands of Addison. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now, Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Look the hot. Hey, uno. 11.
Now, Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Finding space at the 40. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. Here's Stroud. The middle of the field, taken in by Addison. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Jamie Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So at halftime, it's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we send you up to Orlando for a check-in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's all yours. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this 2nd half. About to get started.
Jason Sanders, the kickoff for Miami.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Stroud. Push this one downfield, looking for Schultz. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on, set. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They put Smythe in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one complete to Washington. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? He'll look to throw. That is caught by Washington. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Achane. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Let's go. Stop below 18.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. And he's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. A 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Dolphins are lining up for a
Man in motion here is Washington.
Set, go.
Now, faking the give. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Dolphins 18. Jason Sanders is the kickoff for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Justice Hill to return. Now an opening past the 30. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Out, good. Good.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hold on.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
All right. Look the hot, look the hot.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. He's going to let one fly for Addison. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack. 2nd down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback. This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Okay, break. Sack.
Man in motion here is Washington. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achan. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
He'll drop to throw. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. The Texans have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery, and the great return for the touchdown. And a terrific play for the defense to come up with the score that, Greg, extends their lead and really hurts the offense's momentum.
Mike, it's hard enough in this league when you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half to be able to battle yourself back and try to end up winning this game. But when you have turnovers like that, that not only then extend the lead, it just makes that even a taller task.
Makes the score Texans 29, Dolphins 18.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Ready, ready. Let's go now. Hup.
Now a give to Achane, heading right. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cowboy 80.
They put Smythe in motion. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Set up.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That is caught left side by Waddle. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Sending it deep for Waddle. And that is incomplete.
And here we have another missed opportunity for an offense that have already had a handful of them throughout this game. And let's be honest, Mike, you just can't afford to overthrow a man that's that open, especially when you're trying to overcome a double-digit deficit in the NFL.
Here we go, here we go. Check go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Waddle. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
On the set. Set. Ready. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Hut, hut.
They'll stick to the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Here's 2nd and 6.
Set.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled? And
he will score again. Come on, Etienne. Touchdown, Miami. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Henry 2-0-2-0.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. They'll go play action with Stroud. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29.
Over. Why, Tony.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. Open man, that's Collins. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 7, it's second and goal.
Here we go.
Schultz is the motion man. A second down throw for Stroud. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
Now a big play here. Dolphins will go for 2.
Let's
The
go.
Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. They get the touchdown, take the lead, but it remains a one-point game.
Jason Sanders is the kickoff for Miami.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On second down, Stroud. To the left side, caught by Schultz. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
Texas. South.
Stroud to throw here on first down. That is hauled in at the 5. About 19 yards on that one. And they're in business. It's first and goal. So the challenge not successful, and on top of that, they are now down to just one timeout remaining. They'll keep it on the ground. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
This one caught at the 4. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
For the lead, here is third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Now a big spot here for the Texans as they'll try for 2. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. To return it, here's Rick. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa. Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
They'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Mostert. Now he's free to midfield. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's now 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
In motion, it's Waddle. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much. And that should wrap this one up.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, they run the counter. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming.
All right. Nike Texans.
So it's a win for the visiting Texans. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone